got beef with Danielle. I've got beef with everyone. I would honestly make this during the week, especially a week you feel like you just need like a holiday. Feel like you're in Greece, right?
Immediately transported to Greece. It's incredible. The beef is like still juicy, super flavorful. Those like charred little bits because of our delicious marinade just make this so Moorish. Oh my God, it's incredible.
Today I'm showing you how to make a recipe for oregano marinated beef kebabs with a feta tzatziki and tomato salad. I said kebabs like an Aussie says kebabs. I say kebabs. This is a recipe that I make time and time again. It's probably one of my most loved recipes in my kitchen. It just is everything I love about food. It's light, it's fresh. I make this when the sun is outside, but I can also do it on a grill pan indoors. Greek inspired flavors, so I think it's kind of familiar, but the cut I think is what makes this really special. I'm using scotch fillet, which I think a lot of people might wonder why you'd cut up such a beautiful steak, but I think the reason is that it has incredible flavor, it stays really beautifully tender, and by cutting it up we're actually increasing the surface area on that beef, and we're just gonna get lots of beautiful charred little bits all over, and I think you're gonna love it, and it might change your mind about the various things you can do with a scotch fillet. Just take one of these beautiful steaks. I try to get them as uniform as possible, but you know, we're only human, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, beautiful. So marinate everything before you put it on the sticks. It's a bit easier that way. Just clean this up. Just a few very simple ingredients go into this marinade. Bit of garlic, bit of dried oregano, a little bit of honey. The honey just helps to give us that nice char on the grill, give us great smokiness as well. Little splash of red wine. Of course, only do this if you've got an open bottle of red wine. I wouldn't expect you to buy one just for that, but it just helps give it beautiful color, a little bit of acidity, great flavor. Bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Just give that a toss. And because that marinade is gonna coat all of this beef now, I can go ahead and get it onto the skewer straight away, and I'll just let it sit while I prepare the other elements of the dish. So using scotch fillet means you only need to marinate this for just a short little while. If you were gonna use something like a tri-tip, which has a little more texture to it, I might just let it marinate a bit longer. I love a kebab for many, many reasons, but one of them is the wonderful surface area that you get on all these little pieces of beef that are gonna get charred on the grill, smoky, crunchy, deeply colored. It's the best flavor. How are those looking? Don't they look beautiful like that? Next up, I'm gonna grate the cucumbers for my tzatziki. So I like to grate the cucumbers and then season them with a bit of salt because that draws out their moisture, and then you can squeeze out all of that water so it doesn't dilute your delicious tzatziki. Just a bit of salt. Okay, so while that's doing its thing and drawing out the moisture, I'm gonna get started on the salad. The salad is really dead simple. It's just a bit of tomato and onion with some chopped herbs, lemon vinaigrette. So I just like to cut them kind of into some thin wedges like that, into a bowl. I think this side sort of speaks to like the ease and simplicity. You can make it ahead, it can sit for a little while. It doesn't have to be eaten super hot. It could be eaten room temperature. And that just, to me, makes it so appealing because there's no like rush to get to the table. Just relax and enjoy it. Season, season, season at every step of the way. So I add a bit of salt to that, and that'll kind of draw out some of the liquid from the tomato too, which will help to form the vinaigrette. Red onion. Try to get it super, super thin if you can. Into the bowl. Chop parsley as well. Doesn't have to be super finely chopped because it's almost like the greens in the salad a little bit. Get our lemon nice and juicy. And squeeze that. More salt. Pepper. Lots of beautiful olive oil. Oh, look at those colors. That is just so beautiful. It'll just kind of sit and marinate. The parsley will soften a little bit. The onions will soften. It'll be just the most delicious accompaniment for that beef. So my cucumbers have had salt on them for a little bit. You could see that a lot of that water has started to be kind of released, and we're gonna get that out. So just with clean hands, I like to squeeze. It's kind of crazy actually. Cucumbers are like 50% water. We go in with our Greek yogurt, little bit of garlic. If you don't like raw garlic, you don't have to add it, but I think a little bit goes a long way here. A bit of chopped dill, so similar shaving. And perhaps a little bit controversially, I also add some feta in here. It's definitely not a traditional tzatziki, but I just love that saltiness that comes with it. I probably would put some feta in the salad, but I love the look of it like that, so I like to add it here into the yogurt. All right, so that is all of our accompaniments ready. Now we're ready to grill the beef. So we're ready to grill. Our pan is hot. These have been marinating just for a little while. I'm gonna give them a little bit more olive oil just before grilling. And here we go. These will just take like literal minutes, so I wouldn't go too far away from them. And just as a note, you don't have to use a grill pan. You could totally just cook this in like a flat cast iron pan, whatever you have at home. Obviously you can do indoors, definitely would be delicious on an outdoor grill too. Beef kebabs are super forgiving. You don't have to it's not like with a steak where it needs to be like perfectly done throughout. You'll have some pieces that are a little more cooked, some pieces that are a little less cooked, but that's kind of the deliciousness of it. It's really all about that flavor and what's happening here on the outside. These have been on just a few minutes. They're beautifully caramelized around, so I've given it a little feel, and I can feel that they're about a medium doneness, but really something like 3 to 5 minutes will definitely cover you on these. So I'm just gonna take them off, let them rest a little bit. As I said, this would be delicious like at room temperature or hot straight from the grill. But because I wanna serve this with some gorgeous pita bread, I'm just gonna put that on my grill. I can just turn that off and on the residual heat, warm those up a little bit. I love to serve these kebabs on top of the bread so that their juices as they're resting just like infuses into that bread. I just kind of pile those on like that. Oh, yum! Lemon wedges on the side. Do love a lemon. Our gorgeous tomato onion salad. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it looks great. Give it all of that. Last but not least, that gorgeous feta tzatziki. Oh my God. This is gonna be the best meal. Olive oil to finish. A little sumac on the salad. This looks so incredible. I have to taste test. Just gonna tear off a bit of bread, get some of the tzatziki, a little piece of tomato. That is so good. Immediately transported to Greece. It's incredible. The beef is like still juicy, super flavorful. Those like charred little bits, because of our delicious marinade, just make this so Moorish. Oh my God, it's incredible. Yum, that is so delicious. Something I love about this dish is that like it's just kind of fun. You can have it with your family, you can have it with your partner, you can have it with your friends. Who doesn't love meat on a stick? I know I do. Just incredibly delicious. I hope you love it. Cheers.